everyone, and welcome back to our live events. Hopefully we're live this time. I think the last time we had a little blooper at the start trying to get started, but hopefully no technical difficulties today. So yeah, welcome back to our top 10 live event with Beauty Buddy. And today's top 10 deep dive is into concealers. This was one that was highly requested. We got a lot of people asking for concealers. So I definitely think it's something that is quite subjective for people, and it's a difficult one. I know over the years myself, I have purchased multiple concealers. I've gone back to several ones, moved away from other ones. So yeah,
it's definitely a desert island product for lots of people.
Yeah,
and we do have a great range here today, like across different price points and different formulations, and also that have been reviewed by a really wide range of age demographics. So this is a good one.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, maybe we'll kickstart and we'll jump right in at number 10. So number 10 today is the Rimmel Lasting Radiance Concealer. So this says to erase signs of tiredness and daily stress. It contains vitamin C and radiance pearls. It has skin brightening formula, and it immediately illuminates the under eye area and diffuses light to conceal dark circles for a radiant, wide open eye look. So the creamy texture conceals spots and other blemishes as well. And it blends well in with foundation, also for a flawless, smooth complexion. It's said to be long wearing and controls shine that lasts for up to 10 hours. So Alexandra said the best product, best price, very good for dark spots, and it covers really good. And C. Davis said, been using this concealer for several years now and it works really well for me. It gives me good coverage and I would highly recommend. So 50% of the people who reviewed this were aged between the category of 16 to 25, and 35% were 26 to 35. And also, interestingly, 81% who rated this said that they only buy a new concealer once every 3 months, which is really interesting because obviously it has good longevity as well. And it's a really good price point too.
Yeah, and I like the flock applicator on these.
Yeah.
And the formula seems to be quite light, but gives a nice coverage as well. So
yeah. Okay, so we have in at number 9 then.
So in at number 9 we have the MAC Longwear Concealer. So this gives a crease-proof coverage. It's 24 hours sweat resistant. It's ideal for concealing the under eye circles, dark spots or blemishes. So it's a lightweight liquid, long-lasting concealer with a comfortable matte finish. This Pro Concealer gives a smoother, flawless look to the skin. It has full coverage formula, helps to conceal blemishes, dark spots, skin discoloration and under eye circles. So it's non-setting, non-creasing, non-streaking, non-caking and water resistant. So Rebecca Malloy says, I love this concealer. It's buildable coverage, which I love as I can wear it day and night, and it stays on perfectly too. Pammy says it's an amazing concealer, the consistency blends so nice and it's great for dry skin. So this concealer was rated across a different age demographic. So 76% are aged between 16 to 35, with the biggest portion of that is 31%, and they're aged between 26 to 30. So that might just show maybe the price point that it's the higher demographic.
Yeah, so this will be probably on the more expensive side of some of the concealers we have here. This retails for around €28. So this is one that I personally use a lot and have repurchased multiple times over the years. I don't use it every single day anymore. I would use kind of more of a drugstore one now for everyday use, but it is a fantastic concealer. It has great coverage. It'd be great for like occasion or going out in the night. It has kind of a pump applicator on it, which actually takes a bit of getting used to because a little goes a long way, so you really need to just be gentle and get a tiny amount. To use a full pump, it's just way too much. And a top tip from my personal use is to make sure to keep this, because it's a glass bottle and I have smashed multiple concealers. As soon as they roll off any surface, it just smashes on the ground.
That's heartbreaking.
But yeah, it's a really, really good one on a higher end kind of price point, but I really like it.
And then what do you use to apply that with them?
Oh yeah, so I would just pump out again the tiniest amount on the back of my hand, then use my ring finger, take it, and I would dot it on, say, the inside of my eye, the outside, leave it sit for about a minute to kind of melt into the skin, and then a damp beauty blender, and I blend it out that way. And I find that gives really like the most flawless kind of coverage. Yeah, it's good.
Amazing. So then we move on to number 8, which is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer.
Yeah, so this concealer, again, this one will be on the kind of higher price point as well. So this one is said to achieve a smooth, flawless complexion, and it is a long-wearing buildable formula that helps to create a softer, more even finish. So it's enriched with hydrating multi-action skincare benefits and light diffusing technology, so it creates a softer, smoother complexion while instantly obscuring imperfections and diminishing fine lines and signs of fatigue. Now, who doesn't want that? So it's saying it's long wearing and crease proof. So Nazia B said it's a stunning formula, it's super creamy and easily blends. I do believe you can purchase a more affordable concealer, but I do always go back to this. And Kay Comfort said it's such a good concealer, it's good coverage, creamy and easy to blend. So 75% of the people that reviewed this were aged between 21 and 30, and 72% of the 5-star reviews for this said that they have sensitive skin. So actually a great one if you do suffer with any sensitivity around your eyes. It seems to be very gentle.
Okay, and this is actually one that I have purchased a lot and I've used it a lot over the years. I find that maybe it might be a little bit thick, so I have changed my concealers for a creamier kind of formula.
Yeah.
But this is a great one. I really like
it's
it,
one that I
later.
have purchased as well, but I didn't repurchase it.
Yeah.
And I think for me the reason being was because I do find it a really nice concealer. I just didn't find it lasted as long, and I found I could get more kind of cheaper option that's done similar.
Yeah.
Okay, so number 7, we are on to Elf.
So this is another one that I actually just finished a bottle of this, and I really liked it, but again I didn't find that it gave me the full coverage that I like. But it has a satin finish, natural cover concealer. It smooths and blurs the appearance of imperfections for flawless, natural looking coverage. The buildable creamy formula is perfect for everyday use, and it's infused with squalane to help moisturize and nourish the skin for lasting hydration. So Beauty Buddy 12336 says this concealer is amazing and a perfect dupe for the Tarte Cosmetics concealer. And Anna Kelly Mua says, one word, amazing. The concealer is my all-time favourite. It covers blemishes, acne, and makes me feel so much more confident. So 77% of people who rated this product are aged between 16 to 25, and 61% of people who rated this 5 stars said they had concerns with dark circles. It's interesting that the people who rate are aged between 16 to 25, because I found that it just didn't give me the coverage that I feel I need for my little lines and wrinkles in my eyes. So,
actually, just trying it out on the back of my hand there, it really does feel very moisturising.
Yeah.
But again, it's very lightweight. I don't know
Yeah.
that you'd get that coverage from it.
Yeah.
Just some comments coming in there. Tracy said she's just bought the NARS one. She hasn't used it yet, but she's delighted to see it in the top 10.
amazing.
So yeah, that's great. It is a fantastic concealer. Okay, so we are in at number 6, and this one was, I think, no surprise to me. It is the Maybelline Instant Anti-Age Eraser Eye Concealer. So this is said to transform the skin in just a few quick and easy swipes. The Extreme Coverage Concealer features colour pigments to help camouflage the look of under eye imperfections, offering flawless coverage. So it's enriched with goji berry, and the formula also helps to minimise the appearance of fine lines and dark circles. So it supports a brighter eye contour. It's said to be hydrating and suitable for all skin types. So Shansa said it's a must-have. It goes on light and creamy, easy to blend and doesn't crease, and it hides my dark circles well. And Mary said, I've been wearing makeup for over 20 years and this is the best concealer I've ever used. It's better than high-end brands. The texture is perfect, creamy, and never looks dry or greasy. I've never had any issues with the applicator. I actually really like it because it applies better than any of my sponges or brushes. So 51% of the reviewers for this were aged between 21 and 30, and only 17% aged in the 31 to 35 category. So 64% of people who reviewed 5 stars said that they had concerns with fine lines and wrinkles. So as the description said, it definitely fits that. One that I have repurchased a good few times over. I do think the formula is really, really nice. I'm not a massive fan of the applicator. I do think the sponge applicator, it can be a little bit unhygienic.
I find
it gets quite messy. But the formula, and I have seen people actually just cut the sponge off the top and then twist it up that way. And a great thing as well that I've seen recently, a lot of people buying this in like a darker shade or whatever, and they're using it now for contour, and it seems to be really, really nice. So a bit of an all-rounder, and a really good product and a good price point as well. It's kind of middle of the road price point. So so a few comments here saying, I see this Maybelline everywhere, must try it, and I have tried this one and it's lovely. I have to agree, like it's a really, really good product.
There's so many reviews on that. I've used it as well. I found that for me it's a little bit heavy in the formula, so I do like a lighter formula. And
Per said, you can remove the sponge. It's something that I would do as well. Okay, in at number 5,
so we have the Yves Saint Laurent Touche Clap. So this is like an iconic concealer. I'd say it's one of their most well-known products. So it will conceal and highlight and contour. The iconic YSL illuminating pen. So it's expertly developed pen to disguise dark circles and highlight your best features, so adding instant radiance to your face. So dark circles are hidden and your best features are highlighted, adding instant radiance. So Amber says, this is my makeup staple, every girl needs this. It works for a quick brighten of the face or for a full face look. It's not oily or drying, and it's seriously, get it, you won't regret it. So Nicole Ava says, amazing, easy to blend, lovely formula, excellent application, great value for money, no creasing, long lasting, natural looking and buildable, so you can easily get rid of dark circles. It's her go-to concealer and she highly recommends it. So there are an awful lot more reviews on this concealer from the higher age demographic, with 50% aged between 26 to 35 and 26% aged between 36 to 45. So that could be to do with the price point. I think it comes in around €28. And 71% said that they do have sensitive skin, so it's another one that could be good if you do suffer from sensitive skin around your eyes.
I think for me this one is like, it's like an iconic concealer. Like I think when I was using that Rimmel stick when I was a teenager, this was like the concealer, but never in my price point when I was younger. But just trying it out there, it's extremely lightweight. I would have to try it. I've never tried it, but I think that I would just think it wouldn't give me the coverage I want. But it's so soft and lightweight, so one I might try.
So here's another one at number 4.
Oh, saying, I love the YSL, the pen gives you an instant nap. I love that. Okay, now I'm sold. Okay, so in at number 4 is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer.
So these guys have really come out, they have brought out a huge range of products, and they seem to be, they're going really fast, so definitely interesting.
Amazing. And actually what I was really surprised when we were researching this, and what's amazing about it, is they actually have over 40 shade ranges in the concealer alone, which is fantastic, because through the research and through what everybody, different reviews on the Beauty Buddy for the different concealers, any negative reviews that were coming up tended to be that they just didn't have a wide shade range, some of them. So to have over 40 shades is incredible. So this is known as the concealer for everyone. So they're saying, again, it's ranging from fair to deep, cool, neutral and warm undertones. It's said to be lightweight yet full coverage to cover blemishes, even skin tone, and counteract dark circles with a matte finish that won't settle or accentuate fine lines and pores. It's long wearing, intense pigment that can also be used to contour and add definition. And our large doe foot applicator allows for smooth application that won't drag on the delicate skin under your eyes, and it's also vegan and cruelty free. So when I seen that, actually I thought it looked like a real dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape, because of the thick brush. But yeah, this is one I'd love to try. So Chell said, I bought this because my local Superdrug didn't have my usual brand, and I was shocked. It conceals, makes my skin look good, and gives me the coverage I want. I sometimes use this as a full base. And Ruth Ann Byron said, this is the perfect concealer if you want full coverage. It's a great dupe for the Shape Tape. 86% of the people who reviewed this were aged between 16 and 30. Only half of the people who rated this 5 stars said that they were concerned with dark circles, but 77% of them said that they were concerned with fine lines and wrinkles.
Okay.
So yeah, it's one that I'm definitely going to add to my list and try, and I love the fact that they have such a wide shade range. But I think it might be difficult then as well to shade match and see. But it's such a cheap and affordable concealer that I think if you got it wrong, you wouldn't be afraid, and you like the formula, you wouldn't be afraid to go out and purchase another one.
Yeah, and we have Lily here is saying that she loves Revolution concealer, so it's really long lasting, and Per's definitely going to try it.
Great. Okay, so in at number 3, we actually don't have this one with us here today.
No, but it's the Essence Camouflage and Matte Concealer. So this covers blemishes as if they were never there. It effortlessly tackles under eye circles and keeps your skin looking flawless. It can even be used to temporarily cover up tattoos, which is unreal. It's said to cover skin imperfections, has a light texture that does not emphasize wrinkles, and it provides high coverage and is easy to apply. So Hannah Fitz says, this concealer is one of my favourites. It goes on and blends in like a dream. It also has a brightening effect. It reduces the appearance of circles under my eyes, and it has great coverage and can be built up to your own personal preferences. Would definitely recommend. And Makeup by Yves says, love this concealer. Coverage is amazing, it blends great, I'd highly recommend. So 72% of people who reviewed this product are aged between 16 to 25, while 65% said they have sensitive skin. So this could actually be a good one for people with sensitive skin in the lower price point.
Yeah, this is one that I have repurchased several times over. I actually have just ran out and I didn't bring it, I don't have one with me today. But when I was saying earlier that I would use like a more, drugstore concealer for everyday use, this is one of my go-tos. It's so affordable and it's really good. Like you can put it on, as that girl said, as light as you want and build it up. But I have to say, I just discovered it a little while ago and tried it and I've loved it. So it's brilliant. Yeah, so in at number 2 then is one we actually couldn't get our hands on, believe it or not. It is the Barium All Night Long Full Concealer. So surprisingly that it's in second place, but it's actually really hard to get. So this says to blur skin imperfections with this full coverage soft focus effect concealer that is perfect for covering up imperfections and illuminating the complexion. So it's paraben free and it has vitamin E to moisturize. And it says that it blends seamlessly into the skin for a customizable finish. It's also vegan. So Sinead Sweeney too said, my all-time favourite concealer, and for the price you just can't go wrong. It's really full coverage and long lasting, and I find it blurs my pores so well. I always get complimented on my makeup when I wear this. And Emma Lou said, I use this as a cheaper alternative. It matches my skin perfectly and I would not go back to using another brand. So 69% of the reviewers for this concealer were aged between 16 to 30, and 65% said that they buy concealer once a month. So that was really interesting because maybe it just doesn't have a long longevity or a good longevity if they're repurchasing every month. But yeah, like we could see a bit of a common theme in the ones in the top 5 are definitely more kind of drugstore ones. So it just goes to show that you don't have to spend big money to get good concealer. So
I just seen in the chat that Paddy was saying like tattoo coverage and now, so like I obviously haven't tried that or anything, so if anybody has tried a concealer...
I have used a concealer multiple times, but I don't have any tattoos. I've never tried to cover anything like that. So
if anyone has, do let us know if it works. So in at number 1 then, our top rated concealer on the app on Beauty Buddy is the Catrice Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer. So with this light natural concealer, dark circles, irregularities and redness are now a thing of the past. So the Liquid Camouflage offers optimal coverage and care. It's highly pigmented, waterproof and especially long lasting. So it's easy to use with the Flock applicator. So Jessica Lottie says, love this concealer, it's so affordable and full coverage. It's definitely my go-to concealer and you need to try it if you haven't already. Leah161 says, I love this concealer, it's full coverage, blends extremely well and doesn't dry out my skin, and it's also really affordable. My only negative is that they could definitely do with a wider shade range. So yeah, that's it. That's where the revolution definitely has come in with their 40 shades. So 63% of reviewers were aged between 16 to 25, while only 10% are aged between 31 to 35. So that shows the kind of demographic, and that could also be to do with the price point. So 57% also said that they have concerns with dark circles.
Yeah, this is one that I as well have repurchased multiple times. I think I have a bit of an addiction to trying makeup. But I have repurchased it over and over again. It really is a good concealer. Like for everyday wear, I just find it a little goes a long way, though I do think if you layer it up too much, it then does catch in fine lines. But a really affordable, great concealer, and I wasn't surprised to see that coming at number 1, to be honest. No,
I've heard you talk about it.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, we've some great ones there in the top 10. I'm just seeing. Oh, hi Eden. She said the Catrice concealer is my go-to. Yeah, like I said, Eden, I completely agree, and I think that was in the lower age. No, there was a good I'm just looking again, age range who rated that. Yeah, it says only 10% age 31 to 35. I'm definitely not in the younger category. And I would rate that as a concealer. So yeah, I think everybody needs to give it a go and try it, and I think its price is under €5, which is just great. Like, why would you not try something for less than €5? Okay, so what's your favourite? I'm definitely going to go between these two. So the MAC Pro Long Wear Concealer has been in my makeup bag for years, and then this one I will just always grab and repurchase if I'm out shopping in Pennies, because it's a great one to have in the makeup bag. So two completely higher end ones, or different ends of the price point, like €5, nearly €30. They would definitely be my favourites.
Yeah, and for me, I'm actually using another Maybelline one at the moment that I really love. It has the Flock applicator, it doesn't have the sponge. I really like it. It's their Activewear, I think, concealer. And out of the rest of them here, I'm definitely going to try the MAC one after seeing it on Sinead. And I liked the e.l.f. one for daytime. I wouldn't really use it for nighttime though.
Yeah. Just looking at some more comments. So great top 10. Thank you, ladies. There's a few I'll be trying. Amber said interesting. Oh my god, I want to try at least 3 of these. Yeah, I'm the same. Every time we do this, I want to go out and repurchase something else and try it. So so we hope you enjoyed the top 10 concealers. Again, this is all rated and reviewed by the Beauty Buddies in our app. So continue to leave your real and honest reviews and let us know what you think. If you pick up any of these and try them, make sure to review them in the app. And we will be back to do this again. Another one that was highly requested was fake tan. So
so definitely join us back.
Hopefully not to orange people stand in front of you next time after we try them all. So so we hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you again soon.
Thanks a million.
Bye.
Bye.